Hi, welcome back to part 10. My goodness, part 10 of 21 years as an English teacher in Thailand, one ex-wife and 3 dogs in heaven. I'm in Prachuap Khiri Khan. I'm here right now. I mean, this is my home and it has been my home for the last 10 years and I love it. So I spent about 9 years in Surat Thani, and as I said in the last episode, packed up the gear, rented a truck, drove the car fully loaded, planted my flag in the sand, came here with a few quid in the bank, a credit card, and a hope and a prayer. So we managed to find a really nice little house actually down a really quiet soi. A soi is a street, and it was a little sort of 2-3 bed place. The third was a small office. Brilliant for the dogs. They couldn't get out. It was all fenced in. So the house was lovely. And again, just 5,000 baht a month. Got to find a job. Money's running out. Got no job. So I went to a couple of local schools and they kind of looked at me like I just come down from Mars, you know. Because again, 10 years might not be that long, but things are different now. And when you just walk in, it's a really good way to find a job actually, when you just walk in. But my expectations were probably a bit high. You know, having been the boss in Surat Thani for nearly 9 years, and I was earning pretty good money, and I had a lot of costs. So I kind of went in, you know, went in a bit high. I realised I had to kind of come down a few rungs and get back into the teaching as a teacher, and I was still kind of asking for management money, which was foolish really. But anyway, you live and learn. I heard from this guy, just a random Thai guy I got chatting to, that there was a local technology college that was looking for a teacher. So again, I just rolled up, I just walked in, and I met this lady who turned out to be Madam Nush, who was the owner. It was frosty. It was frosty. She is one of the most incredible people on this earth, by the way. She'll be involved in these episodes. But when I first met her, she was just like, oh yeah, who's this? Anyway, managed to arrange a demo class. So I went away and I prepared my presentation, my PowerPoint. Check my website, I've got some brilliant lesson plans for you. So I built this presentation, I turned up, and all of the teachers from the college were in this classroom, and I did my class. And it went really well, as it always does. Blowing the trumpet again. And I went to see Portor. Now Portor means director in a school. I sat down with Portor Somchai, that's his name, and Madam Nush. Always Madam Nush, never Nush, Madame Nush, his wife. 2 incredible people. And I sat there really nervous because I kind of knew this was probably my last chance. There's not that many schools in the town. And they said, yeah, okay. What? Yeah, we'd like to hire you. And I thought, come on. So I got the job. Again, a standard teacher's salary. 30,000 Thai baht. That's what it is. That's your sort of entry level. Could be less, can be a lot more, but this was a private, or it still is, a private technology college. And I got the job. So yeah, it was such wonderful news. Went home and told the ex-wife. And yeah, so here we are in Prachuap. Got a nice little house. Got a job. Got the car. Paying for it again. Huh? And we got another dog. My ex-wife drove to the town to get some supplies, and she saw this car reverse over a little puppy in the street. And of course, what could she do? She picked it up and she brought it home, and she came home with this dog, and I said, no, take it back. All right. So I took it in. She said, oh, just look after it till it gets better. I said, yeah, okay. So we're going to take the dog in, get its leg better, then we're going to put it back on the street, are we? I don't think so. Anyway, that's how Chokdee came into my life. He was a lunatic. An absolute lunatic, that dog. God rest his soul. So 3 dogs, a wife, a car that I'm paying for again, and I got a job. So yeah, celebrations. So settling into life in Prachuap. So my next real task was to kind of prepare for college. I went, actually there was a little bit of time actually, because the term hadn't started. So there was like a month of like holiday, which was nice. And it's nice to have a holiday knowing that at the end of it there's a job. So I had a bit of time out and we just chilled and got to know the area. And I have to say, Prachuap Khiri Khan, if you look at Thailand as an elephant's head, it's the shape of an elephant's head. Look at the trunk of the elephant. Right in the middle of the trunk is where I am, right now. Look, have a look. Sorry if it's a bit bright, but this is a very famous bay called Ao Manao. Ao is bay, Manao is lime, so it's Lime Bay. This is an Air Force base, so it's never going to be developed. It's absolutely beautiful. And this is my home, this is my manor. This is where I am, this is where I'm going to be. And yeah, so I think I'll pause it there and I will continue the story once I start my new job. Because when I start the new job, I start thinking, ooh, these people, Madam Nush and Port Or Somchai, they're very ambitious and maybe we could do some business together. So I'll tell you about that too, where I actually proposed my idea to work in teacher recruitment again. So yeah, next time. So thanks for listening. Do check my website. I create really cool teaching materials that will really help you to teach better. Everything is planned, all the work is done. There's an ebook I wrote to help you plan and teach better. It's good. There's a classroom management course that you can listen to. And there's a bunch of stuff to check out. Please also look at my other videos. There's a load of teaching tips, all kinds of stuff in here. Please like, share, subscribe, and thank you for listening. And I will see you for episode 11. Take care. Bye.